Hey guys, Mitch here, and I'm gonna go over how to use Audiobus and AUM and Blocks and Samplr in a kind of a creative way, plus show how you can use Midi link sync in order to get Samplr to sync up with Ableton link. So let's get started. I have a preset already set up, but then and I recorded a video, but then I was like, well, maybe I should just go straight. How everything was set up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and add a couple more channels. We're gonna go BlocsWave out to AUM, and we're gonna go Samplr out to AUM. For now, let's go ahead and launch. Start launching some apps. And I'm going to be using Audiobus remote on my phone. I'm going to use Audiobus remote on my phone in order to switch between the apps, because it just works. I'm going to make a couple more. And so as you can see right now, it's already put it's already created 2 lanes in AUM from Audiobus. And so I'm going to go back to Audiobus, and I'm going to send port 3 to Blocks, and I'm going to send port 2 in the input slot to Samplr. Let's go back in here, add a couple of these. And this is going to be, and so what I'm going to do is go down here at the bottom and sending it sending it to, I guess, how do I put this? I'm going to create some sends, and so from Audiobus I'm going to do a bus send to bus A, turn it all the way up, and then from BlocsWave, so BlocsWave is going to send to A, and then I'm going to come over here on the Samplr, add a mix bus, receive from A. And so when I want it to, I can send BlocsWave into Samplr. Same way here. When I want to, I can send Samplr into BlocsWave. Then I can turn these down for now, and I could map these to an actual physical controller. I feel like I'm going really slow this morning, but it's early. So just bear with me. We'll go back to Audiobus. Everything's working. Now the last piece of the puzzle to get Samplr to sync, because it doesn't have Ableton Link, is this app called Midi Link Sync. And what it does is it translates, you can use it for hardware, so it'll translate link enabled apps. It'll take link enabled apps and transmit it over something else. And so I'll use the Midi down here to select Midi sync out as the destination, and then go to Samplr, hit the S, Midi clock input, Midi clock sync. As you can see, it's not red yet, but whenever I start, Now it'll be in red. And if we go to blocks, kind of out of sync. Still kind of out of sync a little bit, so what I've found to do is to go back into Midi sync, and that syncs everything up. Once you have something playing, and one thing I noticed playing around with this is you don't want to hit stop on BlocsWave or anything, so oh, that's a new one I was playing with. Okay. Let's turn the metronome off. Let's see. So right now they're in sync. You know, you can jam out. But what if you wanted to record this bass part and send it to Blocks? Well, then I can just go right here. Go into, see, there's nothing happening here. Go into AUM and then send that to, take the volume up on bus 1 going into Blocks, switch back over to Blocks. See, there you have it. Recorded into Blocks. So while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and show you a cool little trick that I found. So this right here is recorded from .melody, and these are the same excuse me, the same files. I just pasted it over. I don't know why I never thought about this, but you can kind of get some polyrhythmic kind of stuff going on with the two files and just change, you know, kind of change the start points. So that's really fun. And so what if you wanted to take audio from here and record it in a sampler and do some fun things with it? And so we'll go back to AUM, we'll cut that one down, we'll cut this one up. Now one thing in Samplr is you can't, it's going to monitor the input. I don't think there's a way around that. But here, you quantize the bars. And so it quantized to the bars. We can quiet that. Go back to Samplr. I guess we'll go here. And so now you've recorded that into, from BlocsWave back into Samplr. mess around with it, do some things. And then if you wanted to, go back into blocks over here. Now you have that part. Let's see, let's copy that, paste it. And so there you have it. That's kind of an easy way, or not an easy way, but that's a kind of a setup to be able to kind of remix. Now this probably wouldn't be the best live in a live situation, but as far as just sitting around being able to remix from blocks into Samplr and then back in using the Midi sync link would definitely warrant a lot of fun. And so thanks for watching. If you have any comments, leave them below, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.